What's going on, people? It's your boy Desto Dubb, and today I'm gonna be introducing y'all to my baby, the one and only 1988 Cutlass Supreme, done by the world's famous West Coast Customs. Come a little closer, let me let y'all check this bad boy out. So I don't know how young y'all are, how old y'all are. I was born in '88. This car came out when I was born. '88 Cutlass Supreme. Now, it didn't look like this when I first got it, but with the help from West Coast Customs and my boy Ryan, we got this bad boy looking like this. Now, I don't know if y'all know a lot about 1988, but that shit was a long time ago. 30 plus years. 88 was a good year. This was a G-body. It wasn't the first, it was probably one of the last G-bodies they did before they started doing that front-wheel drive shit with the Cutlasses and the Sierras and all of that. You might say, like, hey, this thing looks familiar, because it does. It's done been in a Nike commercial. It's done been in my music videos. It's been in a lot of things. These body shapes are familiar with, similar to, the Monte Carlo. What other ones? It's the Monte Carlo, it's the Cutlass. Pontiac had one also. One of the things I like about my 88 Cutlass Supremes is the Euro clip. Rocket in the middle, Oldsmobile's logo. Now, when I got it, it didn't look nothing like this. It was stock, white, 305, stock engine in there. This is a wrap, it's not a paint. I got this wrap done just because I wanted to do something for the Rams going to the Super Bowl, which we won. Let's go fucking Rams. The tires, you can see they're a little scratched up from me hitting corners and shit, but that's an awful lot of West Coast Customs on the tires. You know what I mean? We got the NFL logo. Hope the NFL don't get on us for that one. I support y'all. People ask, why would I put the 16 on the side? Hey, it's 16 ounces in the 16 ounces in a pint. It's 16 ounces in a pound. 16 my favorite number. Might seem a little strange, but hey, 16 ounces got me a long way. I had to represent the LA Rams, and this was the year my boy Deshaun Jackson played on the Rams. We did a collab. Hey, I love you, D-Jack. Let's keep this shit going. We got the West Coast Customs on the back. I wanted to make this like one of them old stock pace cars. So we did that. West Coast Customs plates. In a little while, I'm gonna show y'all the sound system, but I want y'all to check out the car a little bit more. The funny thing about this car is I bought it from a buddy of mine for around like $8,000 or $9,000. And when I bought it from him, it had some rims on it that wasn't on there too good. It was pretty stock, but I wanted to put 24s on it, so I had to get a bigger motor. So that's what I was looking around for. I know y'all heard Nipsey, summertime in that Cutlass. Ryan, that's when he was like, nah, look, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put an LS swap in this motherfucker. So they swapped out the engine, and I loved it. Now, one of the things that I really love about this car that you don't find in cars anymore is the front seat is really like a couch. You know what I mean? This was back in the days when, like, low-key, you would get in through the passenger side, the driver would scoot over, and then the passenger would hop in. Car so old, police really don't be tripping about seatbelts in this bad boy. You see the Oldsmobile logo everywhere. I love how they put the rocket on everything. Like, they put the rocket everywhere. AC, heat. Let me show y'all my sound system too. When these cars came out, this was probably like one of the hottest selling cars in America. Like, I compare this to like Toyota Camry when they first dropped, like the new Corvette when it first dropped, like the new Camaro when it first dropped. Now, I know y'all don't hear about Oldsmobiles a lot because they died a few years after they dropped this car, but when this motherfucker was out, it was the hottest in the streets. Everybody mom, everybody dad, they had 4 or 5 different versions. And for me, when I was younger, this used to be like the dope boy car. Like, they used to put the candy paint with the 20-inch 100 spokes and shit. I always wanted one of these. This is probably one of the first cars that I really wanted. And look, 30 years later, we done finally got us one. So, I'm just letting y'all know, you might want something now. It'll take you 30 years to get it, but when you get it, Treat that bitch right. Appreciate it. This is Desto Dubb, Desto Dubb's Garage. Tune in next week. I'm going to bring the Maybach out. Awful lot of it.